Like, it seems like it's just... When y'all get together, it's a lot of... Okay, why you speaking while I'm speaking? Bitch, I'm talking. Don't call me no bitch. All right, well, bitch, speak even more.
Here we go. Here the fuck we go.
He might be reaching down into her big girl panties tonight, but mine are a lot bigger.
These with...
Fine, I did call you a bully. Now what's up?
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Basketball Wives Orlando episode 4. Like I said before, I really am enjoying the show. The new girls, new stories. It's very messy. There's a lot of messy characters on this show, i.e. Mulan and Nikki. Right? Hope you guys had a great Halloween. Hope you guys were safe. Yeah, I know I did. It was really good. But like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the...
It starts off with Mulan throwing the Last Supper event, and she want all the ladies to wear green because she's like, it exudes positivity, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, to be honest, it's early in the season. You already know this about to be messy, but it is what it is, right, at this point. So Mackenzie, she's not excited. She's the first person to get there, and she's not excited about, you know, meeting Danielle and, you know, her sidekick, Morgan. She's like, look, at the end of the day, I really don't want to talk to her. It's going to be some mess, so it is what it is. Nikki, Neek, and Mulan all walking together, meeting Mackenzie at the table, and you know they're looking at the placement, like the place name placements, and it's very messy. So I'm still trying to figure out why Mulan did that in the first place, because I get that she's like, oh, y'all need to just go ahead and get it out the table. But my whole thing is, I'm not trying to go to jail and have somebody that I don't like in my face. So I'm just trying to figure out why would she even do that in the first place. But she said that, you know, we just need to talk. So for me, I definitely feel like that was messy for her to put Danielle and Mackenzie in front of each other and Morgan and Ashley in front of each other, right? So my whole thing with Nikki, I just wanted to stop acting like she's like, oh my God, you know, I just think it's kind of messy, this, that, and the third, you know, they not gonna like this. But the reason why Morgan and Danielle's coming in on 10 is because you relayed the message that you was co-signing. You were saying with Neek and Mulan that they were being bullies. So it's funny for you just to be over here like, oh, well, you know, they called you bullies. So did you, ma'am, but we're gonna get into it. Danny and Morgan, they meet up before, you know, the whole situation, and you know they're talking about what Nikki said to them about Mulan and Neek. So they're really already walking in on 10, and it's unfortunate that, you know, I feel like they didn't hear the goal was to get everything out on the table, and really nothing got resolved, right? I just don't like that Morgan and Danielle are trying to act like victims. Like, yeah, they're over here trying to do this and the third to us, and Mackenzie, she's over here trying to take my man.
My man?
Girl, that man is dating Mackenzie regardless if you like her or not. And like I said, I don't want to call her bitter because I don't think that she's bitter. I just feel like it was a series of unfortunate events that she probably didn't know what went down. But to be honest, I mean, you're not really supposed to. Like, it's not your relationship, it's theirs now. So it's just like, you just got to deal with it, unfortunately. Megan meets Ashley ahead of time before the dinner, and she just wants Ashley to take accountability of, you know, why the friendship broke down between her and Morgan. And she's like, look, I can, you know, own certain things, but you know, like, if I'm gonna be over here by myself and have everybody against me, that's fine. I'm used to it. It's cool. I could be an army of one. We're good. So I wish that Megan would have brought up the whole hair situation here, because Megan was the one that made the comments about her hair, but you know, she waited for a group setting to bring it up. So I just thought that was kind of messy for Megan, because she's just like, oh, you know, I didn't think you were black. We'll get into it, but I'm just like, you should have brought it up there where y'all was just y'all two. So Danny and Morgan, they walk in, and straight away they start placing the name tag. They look at it like, oh no. They pick up the name tag and they move stuff around. Mulan, she's just like, okay, well, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all might as well just leave because y'all energy bad, y'all moving stuff like this, so rude and disrespectful.
No, yeah, that's petty. Yeah, y'all might as well not even be here because y'all are not here. Y'all starting to be petty already. No, I think.
Like I said before, Mulan, you're being petty, so what do you expect? But Mulan, she gives the girls like little goodie bags, and she talks to them about, you know, this dinner is supposed to be like a fresh start for us. Let's get everything out on the table. Woo, woo, So Nikki took upon herself to like, okay, well, you know, since you're getting everything out on the table, y'all were talking about her hair. So what's going on with that? I think that led to like the whole drama.
When we was at the nail salon, I just brought up the comment like, so how did y'all feel about the comment about Ashley's hair?
Megan's just like, okay, I just feel like you're kind of culture appropriating. And then it's all towards Ashley. Ashley like, what culture am I appropriating? And Megan's like, black. She was like, so you don't think I'm black? And Megan was like, are you black? She was like, yo, girl, I'm black. I'm half black and white.
And I feel like it was like a racial appropriation. You don't think I'm black? Are you black? Yeah. Oh, my bad. I apologize. Didn't even know.
So then Megan was like, I mean, I didn't know. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing to the group. So I didn't know. Woo, woo, woo. And then she was like, what am I supposed to do? Walk in and be like, I'm black? I mean, low-key, Megan, Ashley had a point. But, I mean, when I first looked at Ashley, I would have said something else other than black first. But, girl, cool. Then Nikki gets on the whole situation about Milan and Neek calling the girls bullies. And like I said before, Nikki, you did too. And to be honest, the word bully got brought up by you, Nikki. So that's just kind of funny. And you was co-signing everything that they said. So Neek's trying to explain, you know, why she thought that they were bullies about the whole laughing situation. And Morgan starts mocking her. She's like, okay, why? Like, okay, what do you mean? Explain yourself.
Where the comment come from is when y'all get together, it's too much like, kiki, and like, it seems like it's just,
and she said, I'm trying to talk, bitch, so let me talk. I was just like, okay, here we go. When we start throwing out the bitch word, this and the third, it's already going to elevate the situation. Especially, to be honest, I thought they all were cool. But Morgan was like, girl, we are not cool enough for you to be calling me a bitch.
Hey, why you speaking while I'm speaking? Bitch, I'm talking. Yeah, cause she's lying. I'm not cool enough with you for you to call me a bitch. So don't call me no bitch. All right, well, bitch, she gave me.
I thought they were all cool because she, you know, she invited her to her house, her cookout, all this. I'm just like, I mean, I guess. So then Neek was just like, she was like, oh, well, bitch, she gave me the floor, so it is what it is. I'm like, okay. So Morgan was like, okay, bitch, well, I'm talking. Then they start standing. Well, Neek stood up. She's over here going off, this and going back and forth. I'm just like, how did we get here so fast? Right?
Neek might be reaching down into her big girl panties tonight, but mine are a lot bigger.
Milan, she basically like, at the end of the day, Nikki is lying. And before she could finish her sentence, Neek threw that napkin and the hand starts swinging. Right? So when I tell you, in my point of view, like as a viewer, when I'm watching it, it's hard for me to see if Mulan's trying to break it up or if she's swinging too, because she was moving fast too. But I mean, at the end of the day, she said she's breaking it up. I can see that, but it just seemed like there was a lot of hands going like this. So I can give Danny the benefit of the doubt, but I still think that Danny should have at least grabbed Mulan instead of her first reaction to punch Mulan in the face. And that's supposed to be your quote-unquote friend. I feel like if I saw two of my friends fighting, my first reaction is not to punch my friend in the face. I don't think so. I'll be just like, what the hell? Oh my God, trying to grab them. But I wouldn't try to punch one of my friends in the face. I just don't think that was called for. And I mean, it is what it is. Like, to be honest, once you put your hands on somebody, you cannot go back from that. Like for me, I can go back on everything. I can figure out something with anybody. And once you put your hands on me, you're dead to me. And I'm going to try to do everything I can to destroy your whole life. That's just me. Right? So, you know, at this point, it's going up. Nikki's over here, she's over here walking off smiling. And I'm just like, she started the mess. Sure knew what she did. Morgan, she's taking her shoes off. She's jumping over security guard. The security's taking her outside. Nika's over here storming behind her, talking about, that's why you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man. Where the rich man at? You ain't got no man. And my whole thing is with the whole comment about not having a man is I feel like back in the day, that would have ate the girls up. But in today's era, or era, however you pronounce it, is that it's not that much of an insult to not have a man. It's like, girl, I might be single because I want to, or you just never know the circumstances. But it's like, to put value in yourself just by having a man, that don't do nothing. Like, oh, you don't have no man. Okay, girl. Like, I mean, there's more stuff in this world that I value by myself than having a fucking man. But I mean, I get it, girl. You already know that at the end of the day, that was Morgan's was it her sore spot, her no-go zone? So it was what it was. ain't gonna hold you. All this energy that Nick and Mulan had, they should have took that towards Nikki. Nikki really should have got a fade because Nikki started everything in this whole situation, and I'm curious to see what will happen, how the other girls feel now that they see that Nikki was basically lying to their face and then threw her friends under the bus, right?
If you're not gonna hear my side, then fine. I did call you a bully. Now what's up?
So it's 3 days later. We see two groups of girls meet up. We see Morgan, Danny, and Nikki meet up at Morgan's house. And then we see Megan, Mulan, and Ashley meet up like out for lunch. So Megan sits Mulan down. She's just like, okay, so how do you feel because you're the one that got hit in the face?
Yeah, you got hit like I know bad. I feel so like betrayed.
And Mulan's like, you know, I'm cool, but at the end of the day, like, it's over and done. Like, when I see her, you already know what it is. Megan's basically like, okay, so if she apologized, do you think that will work? She said, girl, if I could beat her ass too, then yeah, we could squash it. If I can get my lick back, yeah, we can squash it. So Danny's on the other side and just like basically expressing the same sentiments. Like, she did not mean to hit her. She said she was in the moment. She said that she was just trying to defend her friend.
Low-key devastated. You guys know I had a basketball workout with Mulan. We had such a good workout.
And that's just what it was. So we go back over to Megan and the girls, and Megan's just like, okay, so why didn't you just like try to grab your friend if you're trying to break up the situation? She said, well, at that moment, I thought both of them were my friends. So I tried to basically put my hands in the middle to block and make sure that nobody was doing anything. So, I mean, I get her perspective, but I mean, when you got two people ready to fight and you got people already on defense mode, it was what it was, right?
For her to come in, she came in hot. Like,
we get on the whole Nikki situation, and Nikki tells the girls that Mulan is messy and basically told her makeup artist not to work with her because they share a makeup artist.
My makeup artist not to work with me anymore because I guess we share like the same makeup artist. So when I got that phone call, I put Jasmine and Mulan in a group chat because
she put them in a group chat, and then basically they were over here talking, and Mulan was like, oh, she's like, I'm so sorry, I forgot that you're so easily confused. But they go back and forth, and Nikki basically called Mulan a Oompa Loompa in the text message. So Mulan then returned to sender and sent her a picture of the back of Nikki.
So I said, toodles, Oompa Loompas. Ooh, Oompa Loompas, you're not too small yourself. She sent me a picture of the back of me.
Don't get me wrong, I feel like Nikki is a gorgeous girl. And I feel like her body is amazing, and I mean, it's sad that she feels like self-conscious about her body. I feel like she has a beautiful body, and I mean, great shape. The girl is gorgeous, right? But I don't feel bad in the sense of y'all were going at it with each other. You called her something, and unfortunately, she trumped yours. Like, you want to call her Oompa Loompa? Well, she sent you a picture. So I really can't feel that bad because, like, at the end of the day, y'all were going back and forth. Y'all ain't friends. Y'all don't like each other. She don't owe you nothing. But with Mulan, it is kind of messy because you held on to that picture. If I took a picture of my friend and I know one cute or whatever, I'm not going to hold on to it. Bitch, it's going to get deleted. So it was just kind of messy that you hold on to it and then you're just going to send it back to her, right? Mulan, she's basically saying, like, yeah, you want to call me an Oompa Loompa, but look at your shape. I'm like, girl, don't do that. Both of y'all are messy and both of y'all have great bodies. Right, let's call a spade spade. And Nikki started to cry because, like I said, she felt self-conscious about her body, and all the girls came to like support her and rally behind her, and it was what it was. Danny basically talks about that she wants to have a sit down with Mulan and just try to get everything squared out because it shouldn't have got this far, and it shouldn't. So we see a lot of like family dynamics. So we see Mackenzie and her dad. We see, you know, Neek and Mackenzie, you know, trying to co-parent with the kids. But I think that was like a good little segment to show like a little bit of wholesomeness, right? So the girls go boxing, minus Mulan, Mackenzie, Neek, and Ashley. And we see Danny basically, you know, she throwing them hands, right? And I was looking at the way that Danny had her set up and the way that she was over here just like jabbing. And I'm just like, Mulan, I don't know if you got any speed behind what you got, but Danny looked like she could probably throw them hands. So I'm not saying who will win or who will lose, but just be on ready. Right? Okay. Megan asked Danny basically about the whole Mulan situation and if she reached out. And Danny's like, look, I reached out to her. She did not reply back. So she left me on red. So it was what it was. She said, I want to have a convo to her face. So we see what happens. I hope that Danny focuses more on her dreams of being in the WNBA than Rashad. I get that she got a co-parent with him because she's like, I hope she's not around my kids. I hope this. And like I said before, it's a tale that's old as time. Like, y'all worried about the next bitch when the man really is disrespecting you constantly. And I feel like she does have a right to not want her kids around a woman for a certain period of time, because regardless, let's say they're in a relationship for 4 years, she's going to be around your kids. But if it's earlier on, I can respect that because it makes sense. But like I tell people, we can't just set unrealistic expectations on situations and then get mad when they're not met. So we see Danny and Mulan meeting at the park.
I know last time I saw you, obviously, things happened. I wanted to invite you here today to kind of like me say my piece.
And you know, Danny, she dressed, she got her mini skirt on, she got her hair done, got her flip-flops on, her nails done, she got her bag, she looking cute. Mulan dressed in a sports bra, a hoodie, sweatpants, sneakers, no makeup, sunglasses. I said Mulan came to bang. So if I was Danny and I saw Mulan walked up, I would have been on guard already because I'm like, oh, she came to fight. Okay. Okay. But you know, they sit down, they start trying to squash the drama. And Mulan tells her, like, girl, you swung on me, so we really don't have nothing really to talk about. So I try to be your friend and break up the fight. But you came out of the woodworks and sidelined me and hit me on my face.
An altercation where we're not fighting, and for you to swing on me and hit me, that really hurt me because I was like, where was the friendship really true?
Danny's basically like, you know, I apologize. That wasn't my intentions. I was trying to break up the situation. I was in a heat in the moment and I just reacted. I do feel like Mulan was being messy. So, I mean, karma does come back around. And I do feel like Neek did start the situation, and Neek did take accountability for that. She's like, look, I started it. It was what it was. So, I mean, when she was talking to Mackenzie, she said that she took accountability, and I like that as well. I definitely don't like the fact that, you know, Mulan is calling Danny aggressive in the situation. I don't think that it's being aggressive. I feel like they're on the defense.
For her actions, but I've never seen y'all act like that. I've seen y'all act like that multiple times. You've never seen me put my hands on anybody. First and foremost, I have seen you guys be very aggressive.
So when someone's on the defense, they're not going to be receptive to anything that you're talking about. They don't want to hear nothing you're talking about. Just like how Mulan is in this moment, that's how Danny and Morgan was. They knew they were walking into some BS, so they're already on the defense mode. So it wasn't them being aggressive, it was them being defensive. There's a clear difference. And to be, like I said, Neek started the situation. So for Mulan to call them aggressive, I didn't like that by any means.
Cordial, we can sit in the same room. Let's do that. I'm not tripping. Just how you, but you ain't gonna do me like you do Mackenzie with them slick ass comments. That's your friend now? Mackenzie's cool. I don't have a problem with Mackenzie, you know.
Mulan tells Danny that basically her apology and the situation, she's full of shit. She could throw it away. We not friends. We not cool. We never gonna be cool. I could be in the same room with you. I could do the hello goodbyes, and that's basically about it. Mulan just basically tells her that, you know, you're a liar, and instead of you over here worried about, you know, Rashad, hope you can heal from that situation since he dumped you, you can move past it and you be good too.
So that's your friend. Once you heal from what happened with you and Rashad, maybe you can sit down and talk to her. First of all, you violent.
So she kind of gagged Danny in that moment. Danny was like, hold on, wait. Mulan was just like, girl, I'm cool off you. It was what it was. And then Danny's like, okay, cool. She gets up and she walks away. And that was basically the end of the episode. I don't know where they're going to go because, mind you, this was not in the trailer. So I did not think that Mulan and them were going to have beef like that. But, I mean, they did. So it was what it was. Y'all, I'm excited to see where this is going to go. I'm really liking all the girls. There's just like a few that I'm kind of not vibing with. Mackenzie, I mean, she's giving me very much backgrounds. Lindsay is very much backgrounds. Nikki is very messy. I think Mulan is very messy too, but I actually like Mulan's personality, and I mean, she got more of a story with her sisters and situations. Everybody else, I'm cool. I like them, so they're cool. I had no favorites right now, so it was what it was. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
LG Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I Whoa, now I got to go. Got to go.